So why are you cherry picking, Lamin?
Why,
Don't do that.
why anti-circumcised?
That is being disingenuous.
Why anti-circumcised?
I am not being disingenuous.
Why anti-circumcised? Tell me why.
Timothy was born of a Jewish mother,
why
so he had to be circumcised.
You don't need
I am not born of a Jewish mother.
Yeah.
My brother here is not born of a Jewish mother. I do not need to be circumcised. You are not born of a Jewish
What
mother.
about Abraham?
You don't need to be circumcised.
What about Abraham?
Muhammad was not born of a Jewish mother. Muhammad was not circumcised. Thank you very much. That's what we were talking about.
But that's what it says here. That is why. You don't listen to me.
Please read it. You give your explanation. I'll give my explanation.
Okay.
And we'll move.
Okay. Why?
Yeah?
Okay.
Please read it.
You even agree with him now. Paul. Listen.
Yeah, man. Why are you not reading it?
How many times have I read it? How many times? Okay. Wait.
Can I read it now?
Wait. Book of Acts.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
Listen to him.
Why can't you listen? Let me read the whole of it. You can't listen.
Please don't interrupt.
But you're not listening.
He doesn't need your help.
Well, no.
He doesn't need your help.
Listen.
He doesn't need your help. Please allow him to speak.
Listen.
No.
What we gonna do?
Don't interrupt.
What we gonna do? Do not run away. Give me no. Give me 3 minutes. When I feel, give me 3 minutes. I need only 15 minutes. I'll show you Paul is an antichrist.
After that, I'll move.
After that, I'll move. You're scared.
I'm giving you the first
I made a
chance.
claim as a
I'm giving
Paul
you
is
the
an
first chance.
antichrist. You won't let me
Go
talk.
ahead. Go ahead. Read the passage.
That means that you're scared.
Read the passage. Take your 3 minutes.
You're scared.
Sorry, I'm talking
You
to
see how they are? They're disingenuous. It means that you haven't studied the Bible.
Read it.
I made a claim.
Take 3 minutes. Read it and take 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Are you gonna let me show you? No. I'm gonna.
ahead.
Well, look. Don't run away.
Go ahead. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm
But
gonna-
after that, allow me to speak.
Yeah, you speak, but don't run away. Because
I can't keep there.
no,
I can't keep on.
but I made a claim. You don't want me to keep. Look, I made a claim. Paul is an antichrist. After I read this one, I'm gonna go in your Bible and show you why he's antichrist, anti-Torah.
Okay.
You don't want to hear it. That means that you know that I'm going to expose you.
After that, you're going to allow me to speak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go
Simple as
ahead.
that. Are you going to keep quiet?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Look, in the book of Acts, chapter number 21, verses number 27 to 28. We can read up to when he was beaten up and he was rescued. I will know reason why. Don't stop there. Why do you stop here? Why do you stop here? Why? That means you're disingenuous. Let me read it. It said.
Bible is this? Which Bible is this? How many Bibles do you have?
Different ones are here. Yeah, I got many.
How many?
I got many here. I got 2 here. Another one here. Plenty.
No, they have
Plenty. And they're not. And they're not the same.
Arabic Quran. No,
You know.
that's wrong.
No,
That's wrong.
Okay.
That's wrong.
I'm
The scholars
gonna
say
I'm gonna
you
show
can
him.
have multiple Arabic Qurans.
These guys
Please
haven't
don't
studied
say
them.
that.
I'm gonna show them these Bibles are not the same. They don't even know that. They're not the same. But he'll run away. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't do that, Lamin. You know that they're translations. So each translation is different. You have Yusuf Ali,
Yeah, but-
you have Pickthall,
No.
Sahih International. All of them, the wordings will be different.
Listen to me.
Because they're translations.
The Quran is in Arabic, a pure language.
Which one? Hafs, Warsh? Which one is it?
Which
Which one is
what
pure
Hafs?
one?
Which one?
Which one is
Bring them.
Hafs?
Bring them
Which
here.
one is Warsh?
You people are making
Which
you
one?
are making this claim.
Which one
Look,
is-
I bring the
which one is
Bibles
the
here.
Quran?
Bring 2 Qurans and tell me they're not the same.
How
You
we gone
can't.
off the topic. Please
Let's
come
go.
back. Please
So,
come
look,
back.
Wait, here it says
No.
when the 7 days, the
Multiple.
4.
Your scholars say.
No.
I
Four.
don't listen to you.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Quran munazzal.
Okay, let me.
Please allow him to speak. Why are you interrupting?
Let me finish. Yeah. So he said, this was where Paul was beaten up for his anti-Torah teachings.
Okay.
Don't stop it. Let me finish it. Yeah, finish the verse. He said, Paul was arrested. Here it said, Book of Acts, chapter number 21, starting from verse number 27. It said, when the 7 days were nearly over, some Jews from the province of Asia saw Paul at the temple. They stirred up the whole crowd and seized him. Verse number 28, shouting, fellow Israelites, men of Israel, help us. This is the man who teaches everyone everywhere against our people and our law and this place. Before you go there, why would they say that? Before you go, why would they say that?
Continue.
Because that's exactly what he was doing. Yeah. Next one is that, and besides, he has brought Greeks into the temple and defiled this holy place. Verse number 29 said in bracket here, they had previously seen Trophimus and Ephesian in the city with Paul and assumed that Paul had brought him into the temple in bracket. That's in bracket, not in this Bible here. In bracket here. You see, next verse. Verse number 30. The whole city was aroused and the people came running from all directions, seizing Paul. They dragged him from the temple and immediately the gates were shut. Verse number 31. While they were trying to kill him, news reached the commander of the Roman troops that the whole city of the Jerusalem was in uproar. Verse number 32. He at once took some officers and soldiers and ran down to the crowd. Paul is a wimp. When the rioters saw the commander and his soldiers, they stopped beating Paul. Do you know the reason why they beat him up? On the camera as well. Do you know now how?
No, I'm going to.
Go. Refute it now. Refute it.
Finished.
Yeah, I finished.
Okay. So,
refute it.
So if you go back to what we were talking about, you were saying that Paul broke the Jewish laws. That is why they were beating him up. The passage that you read is very clear. I didn't interrupt. I didn't
say that.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's what you said before the cameras came. That's what you said.
You see?
Paul, why you asked me a question? Why was Paul beaten up? Why was Paul? I said because he was preaching Christ. No, because he broke the Jewish law. That's what you're telling me.
No.
He's anti-Christ. He's anti-Torah. That's what you told me.
Have you read it? Can you read English? Read it here. I didn't say that. The Bible, it says that. I'm speaking. It's in your Bible.
Exactly. Now let me speak.
Speak.
Lamin, let me speak.
Go.
So have I misrepresented you so far? You said that Paul is anti-Torah and that's why he was beaten up. So according to this passage, let's look at the passage that you quoted, and I will show you that this is not the case. Okay? So now let's read. Let's start at verse 27 because that's where you started.
Yeah, go read.
I'm going to read the same thing.
Read.
Okay? Verse 27. Okay, when the 7 days were almost over, Jews from the province of Asia who had seen him in the temple area stirred up the whole crowd, seized him, shouting, "Men of Israel, this is the man who teaches everyone against our people and against our law. Furthermore, he has brought Greeks into the inner court of the temple and made this place ritually unclean." So what is the accusation? Very clear. Men of Israel, this is the man who's stirring up trouble. What has he done? He has brought Greeks.
No, you're a liar.
That's what it
you're a liar. Read, you're a liar. There, read it. Come on, read it again. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Read it again.
I can't believe that. I can't believe your waste.
I did not interrupt you.
No, but
I do not know why you're feeling
because
so
you lie there.
And I am quoting the same passage,
go.
and everybody can see.
I can't believe.
Men of Israel, this is what he says. Men of Israel, this man is stirring up trouble. He has brought Greeks into the temple.
I can't believe it.
Bringing Greeks into the temple is against the Jewish law. And in brackets, as you yourself quoted, they are saying it was a false accusation. They assumed that he brought Greeks into the temple, but he did not bring it. So he did not break the law, according to the passage that you quoted. So Lamin, I'm afraid you are wrong.
Look. I think this is the problem. You people are disingenuous. Yeah,
I'm not being disingenuous.
You're disingenuous.
I think you are being
you know what?
disingenuous.
You are being disingenuous.
Very clear. The passage is extremely clear.
You're disingenuous.
Clear.
No, you are. You are.
You are twisting.
Did Paul ask the Gentiles? No, it's going now. It's going. You see, they lie.
No,
I say why Paul. I'll tell you why Paul is an imposter. This guy here. This guy there.
Let me speak, and then you can wind up after that, because then you can say whatever you want to say.
Let me finish. No, because you are being disingenuous. You are. He's playing.
Disingenuous.
Did Paul? Okay. Did Paul tell the Gentiles not to follow the law, circumcision?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Tell me why.
Why?
That's why they beat you.
Why should you follow the circumcision?
Why?
Why? You tell me.
I tell you why.
In fact, why do Muslims follow circumcision?
I'll tell you why.
Why do you do circumcision?
No, wait. Let me show you. You people haven't studied about. No, wait.
Topic, right?
No, wait.
You're taking me off the topic.
Because I said Paul is antichrist. Why? You said abolition. Why did he
do circumcision?
Why did he abolish circumcision? Let me tell you. Yeah. It's a covenant. You haven't studied the Bible. You haven't studied the Bible. I can't believe it here. I can't believe that you guys come here ill-prepared. 17 years.
Why didn't Muhammad
let me fit. I'll tell you why.
Why wasn't Muhammad circumcised? Why didn't Muhammad circumcise himself?
Why did you what?
Muhammad, he was not circumcised.
What the hell? What the hell?
Muhammad was not circumcised.
What the hell to come is not circumcised? Look, you're on camera. People are going to laugh at you. If my neighbor, who is a Christian,
show to me where Muhammad was circumcised.
I can't believe it.
Show to me. I know you can't believe it.
All the prophets are circumcised.
Show me where Muhammad was circumcised.
Let's not digress. I say Paul is an antichrist. You said Paul. You said
According to
Paul.
Nabi Muhammad,
You agree?
because Muhammad
No,
was not
no. Listen
circumcised.
to me. You agree with me. You agree
Was
with me.
Muhammad circumcised?
Listen, no, he's digressing.
Okay, I'm digressing. You came to
No.
You came to circumcision
no,
and you digress.
No,
That's not okay.
because the topic is about Paul.
Lamin.
Paul is the one about this. No, I said law.
Come
You
back
say
to
on camera.
Come back to
That is why they beat him up.
Come back to
He's going against the law.
That's very clear. Passage is very clear.
Okay,
Anybody who wants to see.
okay.
Anybody who wants
Why
to see
did he
can
break
read
the law?
passage.
Why did he break the law?
He did not break the law.
Why
It's
did he
in
tell
that
the
passage.
Gentiles? That's what the verse said. This is the man who teaches men everywhere against this place.
Let me read
Why?
it again. Let me read it again.
No.
Before you come to circumcision, let me read it again.
Don't go. You
Verse number 29. Verse number 29. For they had seen Trophimus and Ephesians in the city previously. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. And assumed Paul brought him into the temple. People assumed that Paul brought him into the temple. People assumed that Paul brought him into the temple.
Why did Paul ask?
Therefore they accused him.
Okay.
It did not happen.
Okay. Why is the Gentiles? Why did Paul abolish that circumcision? Okay. Why first? Why?
You can, again, as usual, you want to.
That's why I said, and look here, there you go. In the book of Genesis 17, 12.
Yep.
For the generation to come. No, it says, it's not verse number 10.
Yeah.
Genesis 17, verse number 10.
Yes.
This is my covenant with you. God is talking there.
Right.
Then God said to Abraham, as for you, you must keep my covenants, you and your descendants after you, for the generation to come. Verse number 10. This is my covenant with you and your descendants after you. The covenant you are to keep. Every male among you shall be circumcised. 11.
Exactly.
You are to undergo circumcision, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and you. Verse number 12. For the generations to come, every male among you who is 8 days old must be circumcised. It's the everlasting covenant. Now I'm asking you, why did Paul abolish it? Tell me. That's why he said Antichrist.
Can I speak now?
No, go speak. Tell me why.
Very good that you quoted that passage. By that passage, you have to prove to me that Muhammad was circumcised.
There you go.
No, I allowed you to speak.
There you go. No. We're on Paul. Camera, I say Paul is an Antichrist.
Are you getting scared of me saying
No.
Please don't get scared.
Don't digress.
Do not interrupt me.
Why are you digressing?
No, man. Why are you getting scared? I didn't interrupt you, right?
You know why? You know why? You have been disingenuous.
I'm not.
You're on camera. You're disingenuous.
Coming back to Paul. First of all, I have established that Muhammad himself.
He's not disingenuous. We're on Paul. I said I'm going to prove to you. You see, this is how you are. You're exposed now. You're exposed.
What do you mean?
Why did Paul break circumcision?
Muhammad. I'm not exposed.
There you go. Now you're going. You're just scared. Why? Tell me. You told me.
Why am I scared?
You said.
You're not allowing me to speak.
No, you said.
When you spoke, I allowed you to speak.
You're lying.
I didn't interrupt.
No.
No.
You know why?
Sorry.
Just you know why? Let me finish. We're gonna finish. Wait.
He was not.
No.
Was he born circumcised?
No. What?
Was he born?
No. Let me finish. No. Excuse me. Sorry. So what I'm saying. Listen to me first. In the beginning, I made a claim. No, listen to me. No, why you're disingenuous. In the beginning, I made a claim. I said Paul is an Antichrist. Yeah, he goes against the law. And listen to me. Now the onus on me to put. No, you know.
Please.
Why did Paul?
Me to complete my statement. Lamin, if you do not want me to speak,
because
then
you're wasting my time.
You have a monologue with the camera.
Go. Okay, go.
Please.
Go.
So now that he's given me the freedom to speak, thank you. Okay, Abraham, this covenant was made with Abraham and his descendants. This covenant, again, you, in your own words, you said that this was a covenant made with Abraham and his descendants. Every male on the 8th day, they shall be circumcised. That's what you read. And that's what I fully agree with you. Now this covenant was to Abraham and his descendants. When Jesus came, Jesus made a new covenant. And I think that's where you get confused. That covenant was for the Jews and Abraham's descendants. I am a spiritual descendant of Abraham. I am not a physical descendant of Abraham. Just like Muhammad was not a physical descendant of Abraham. Therefore, he was not circumcised. I am not a physical descendant of Abraham. Therefore, I am not circumcised. Now you know why I brought Muhammad's name there. I do not know why you are circumcised. You do not have any justification in the Quran or the Hadith. Listen to me. But you have to be circumcised. I find this a contradiction. Thank you.
Was he just circumcised? Why?
Jesus was a descendant of
No,
Abraham.
was he circumcised?
He was a descendant of Abraham. Paul was circumcised.
And you?
Paul was a descendant of Abraham.
And you are not.
I am not a physical descendant of Abraham.
Physical. No, look at it. Listen, look at it.
I do not have any Semitic genes in me.
Listen to me. For the generation to come, every man among you who's 8 days old
Who
must be
was a covenant
circumcised.
to?
Listen to me.
Read from 1.
Yeah, look.
Read 17:1. Lamin, don't cherry pick.
Brother.
Don't cherry pick.
Brother.
First
Listen
of all,
to me.
you do not know why you're circumcised.
All the
prophet was not circumcised.
circumcision in Islam is a sunnah that Muslims are circumcised. Listen to me.
Show
Same
me how
listen to
you
me.
were circumcised.
Same
How
message.
can it be sunnah?
Let me. Same message is given in the Bible. I bet you are even
What
listen.
sunnah?
Even the
You're
New
telling-
Testament.
now you're lying.
If you read the New Testament, is there in the Gospel of John, chapter 7, verse number 22. Moses gave you the covenant of circumcision.
Yes, I agree with that.
You agree with that? Yeah,
I agree with
yeah,
that.
exactly.
But to who? To who was the covenant made? And what did Jesus come
This
with?
covenant is
Jesus
everlasting.
said-
Look.
Jesus came and he said, I make a new covenant with you.
Who?
I think you forget
What are you
about all this.
talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah.
We come under new
No,
covenant.
look,
The
no,
old
listen.
covenant is for the Jews.
Listen to me.
So what you should ask
Wait.
is, there's a group of Jews
Wait.
there. Oh, sorry, they're there.
Wait.
You can go and ask them about circumcision. Do not ask me.
Listen.
But you must ask your prophet,
Listen to me.
why didn't you be circumcised?
Listen
Please
to me.
ask your prophet that.
Listen to me. Listen.
So,
Look.
okay, I'm finishing now. I'm winding up.
Jesus, what did Paul say about circumcision? He doesn't even know. That's why I said Paul is. What did Paul say about circumcision?
Paul
That's why I said Antichrist. Say it.
forbade circumcision
No. Quote
for
it.
the Gentiles.
Can you quote it?
Yes.
You don't even know.
What do you mean? Don't you know?
You don't know.
You yourself quoted
No.
it just now.
What did Paul say about circumcision?
He said it is not necessary.
Why? That's what he said.
Yeah, he said it's not necessary for the Gentiles.
Go.
Because he said, if you are circumcised, then you have to keep the whole law. That's what he said.
Listen to me.
If you are circumcised, you have to keep the whole law.
Let me quote Paul. You haven't studied your Bible.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
You haven't studied your Bible. Yeah.
Lamin, do not
Paul.
give these things
Paul,
to
let me tell you.
quote victory.
Paul,
You know,
wait.
You do not know.
Paul
you have
said,
not studied your
Paul
Bible.
said, Paul said,
These
he's a
are all
Jew. Listen to me.
childish things.
Listen.
These are all childish things.
Listen.
Make
You're not
your
listening.
argument.
Listening to
Don't
me.
be childish
Guess
and
what?
think winning small brownie points. Hey, you do not know your Bible. You
But
do
you
not
haven't
know
studied your
which
Bible. You
verse.
haven't. You don't know.
But
Let me show you.
You don't even know your sunnah.
I can't believe
You're
it.
following the
All
sunnah of
the
the
prophets
prophet,
in the
and the
Bible
prophet
were
did not have-
circumcised,
Show
including
it to me.
listen,
Show it to
Abraham,
me.
Isaac,
Show it to me.
Jacob. Can I show you?
Mohammed.
Wait. No, he doesn't know. It is ignorant.
me.
Ignorant. Let me tell you something. He said, look, as I said, Paul said he's a Jew, which is what inward. Wait, let me quote what Paul said. That's why he's an imposter. That's why they beat him up. You are following an imposter who never met Jesus.
Coming back
Listen
to
to me.
this passage, okay.
Paul said he is a Jew, which is one inwardly. He is a Jew, which is one inwardly. And circumcision is that of the heart. In the spirit, not in the letter. And also Paul said in Galatians 5:2, Paul said that, I, Paul, say to you, that if you let yourself be circumcised, Christ will be of no value to you at all. Where did you get that nonsense from? Did Jesus say that? You are following an antichrist.
You're cherry picking again.
No, I'm not cherry picking.
Can I speak
That's
now?
what I
Can I
said.
speak
I'm not
now?
cherry picking.
Can I speak now?
Yeah, you come here.
Can I
You
speak?
haven't studied your Bible. You're going to
not allowing me to speak.
No. Let me. I'm finished. I'll be talking.
Finish
Talk.
and then let me.
Paul, as I said in the beginning, Paul is an antichrist,
He's
anti-Torah.
cameras.
No. You go here. If you want to
It's
know.
the camera.
Yeah, but you've been
You didn't
recording.
allow me to film. Yeah, okay, continue.
I'm not allowed you to film. You're lying now.
Yeah,
See?
because
Did I allow you not to film? Did I ask you
I
to film?
told you I'm going to film.
But I asked you to film. Did you film?
Go ahead, please go ahead.
Before this camera came, I asked you to film.
Okay, please go
I
ahead.
asked you to film. I asked you to film yourself to get exposed.
Lamin, please do
No.
not indulge in childish play.
Paul, listen, Paul. You put me. Paul is the one who said.
childish.
No. Paul said. Look.
Exactly.
Paul
That's
said.
what he's doing. He's not allowing me to
Wait. I'm with
He's
it.
not allowing me to
Let him to
speak.
speak, please. Let him. Look to the
That's
camera.
why I'm
and
saying childish. He's not allowing me
No,
to speak.
you look. I made a claim. I made a claim. Look. No, you know what? You know I'm talking. I made a claim. I asked you, give me 15 minutes. 15 minutes to show you that Paul is an antichrist. You won't let me. I made a claim. Let me prove it to you. He will not go. He's not scared. Go.
I'm scared. That's what I'm
Because I'm
saying.
going to prove.
Let him speak.
Go.
Now, can I speak uninterrupted?
Go.
Again, you told me, first of all, that it was a sunnah. You're not showing me that this was a sunnah of the Prophet. Now, let me come back. No, show to me. Now, coming back.
This guy doesn't understand
I'm
anything.
sorry, that was
Ignorant.
Show it to me. Show it to me. Now, coming back to the topic. Coming back to the topic.
No. All the prophets were circumcised. All of them.
I'm not allowed to speak.
Go speak. Go.
Okay, so coming back, you're coming again to the same passage and you cherry pick Paul and the verses where he was talking against circumcision. Do you know, Lamin? And let me tell you here, and be clear when you speak about this. When Timothy became a Christian and Timothy had to get into the temple, Paul had Timothy circumcised. Why are you omitting that? Why are you cherry picking?
Why did you do it?
Why was Timothy circumcised?
Why did you do it?
And why not the others?
Why did you do it? Tell me. Sorry.
So why are you cherry picking, Lamin? Don't do that.
Why anti-circumcised?
That is being disingenuous.
Why anti-circumcised
I am
then?
not being disingenuous.
Why anti-circumcised? Tell me why.
Timothy was born of a Jewish mother,
But why
so he had to be circumcised.
You don't
I am not born of a Jewish mother.
Yeah.
My brother here is not born of a Jewish mother. I do not need to be circumcised. You are not born of a Jewish
What
mother.
about Abraham?
You don't need to be circumcised.
What about Abraham?
Muhammad was not
No,
born of
wait.
a Jewish mother. Muhammad was not circumcised. Thank you very much.
No, it's go. Go. You are that.
I told you I need
No.
to go and find
Paul is the one. Paul said.
Am I right?
Paul said. Listen to me. Paul said, Christ is the end of the law. Do you believe that? No.
You have to show.
He's running away. He knows I expose him. Paul is the one who said, Christ is the end of the law, so that there may be righteousness for everyone who believes. Romans section 4. Why?
He did not want to follow Jewish law. Please be
Paul
clear,
is the one.
Lamin.
Look, you are following Paul. What I'm saying, listen to me.
Please be
You are
clear,
following
Lamin.
Paul. You are following Paul.
Please be
Not
clear.
Jesus.
You said right at the
you are following
beginning of
Paul.
this debate. You started
Look,
right at the beginning of this
I
debate.
said Paul is an
did not
antichrist.
want to follow Jewish law. When I'm showing you that he circumcised Timothy, now you have nothing.
Why aren't you circumcised?
Thank you, Lamin.
Tell me.
Thank you.
Why
You
is
can
that?
give-
Why
you
is that
can
the
tell
majority
that
of
I'm
Christians
running away.
are not
But
circumcised?
remember,
Paul the
there was no
imposter.
sunnah of the prophet.
No, that's the thing.
Uncircumcision,
No,
I'm
you
going,
run away.
so bye. I've got work to do.
You go.
Just read it.
You go.
3-1.
No, you go. You see, Paul is the one who came with this claptrap. Paul is an antichrist. Paul.
I get paid for the work that I do.
Don't get angry, man. This is speakers. No, man. He's not insulting you.
He's accusing me.
They accuse me a lot of things there. I know
He's
it.
accusing me.
All I've got to prove here to expose them when they accuse me. Is this their Quran, their Bible? Yeah. I expose them. I don't go anywhere. I said Paul is an antichrist. Paul said. Paul even
he was not.
This guy antichrist. He said, no, that's me. I'm an African. That's what I talk. Yeah. Paul said, if you confess with your mouth, Jesus is the Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you'll be saved. It's antichrist.
1 and 2.
Where did you get that from? Where did Paul get that from? Tell me, that's Paul's salvation. That's why we say you are following Christianity. You are not following Jesus. Paul never met Jesus.
Can I give you my closing statement? And move? Can I give a closing statement? I'll just read this and I'll move. Romans 3 verse 1 and 2. Therefore, what advantage does the Jew have? Or what value is circumcision? Actually, there are many advantages. First of all, the Jews were entrusted with the oracles of God. Okay, so here Paul is talking in favor of circumcision. I already showed you about Timothy being circumcised. As a Jew, he was circumcised. So Paul is the one who got him circumcised. But you cherry pick verses
So the Gentiles.
to show that
So it's
Paul
not the Gentile.
was not following the law.
Why?
I proved you wrong.
But-
The very passage
No,
that you
you
quoted,
don't- listen.
the very passage that
You
you
made
quoted,
you
please
had made
allow
that
me to
vision.
make my
He said
closing
Paul was
statement.
circumcised, but the
Please allow
Gentiles
me.
don't need to
You're
follow the
getting
law.
scared.
You said
Lamin, now you're scared. Because allow me to give me my closing statement.
Anyway, so you were circumcised.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
You're telling the Gentiles. You're telling the Gentiles it is not necessary. That's why Muhammad was not
Who said
circumcised.
that? You're a liar. You're a liar.